Hello, this is Shade, and for my first video on this channel, I thought I'd like to call to attention something that a friend of mine on the Creepypasta network has called to my attention. During the month of July, I believe, Catchy Malice, a rather small creepypasta narrator like myself on YouTube, is going to try to do a charity drive called Seekers for a Cure. I'm making this video both to announce that this is going on and also to let Catchy know that I'm sorry, but I am unable to participate in the live stream. What they're going to do is they're going to read all of the holder stories, I believe, and they're raising money for, well, the cure, as it is said. And since I can't quite do the live stream with them, I thought that I'd still read a holder story as just to wish them luck and wish them victory. This is the holder of victory. In any city, in any country, go into any large stadium or sports arena you can find. When you reach the front desk, ask if the big fight is going on. Most of the time, the worker will look at you quizzically and reply, "No." Sometimes, though, the worker will nod excitedly, then ask if you want to buy a ticket. Reply, "Yes." The worker will stamp you out a ticket and pass it through. But if you have timed it right, just before you can take it, he will ask you, "Whose side are you on?" This is the trigger. Quickly and emotionally reply, "I come for the thrill." Replying anything else will get you torn to shreds by everyone in earshot. For whatever your reply, they seem to be rooting for the other man. Take your ticket and make your way to the elevator. Press the button for the highest level. As you go up, the views of the city seen through the windows will get progressively shorter, going from modern city to a 1930s skyline, to a sprawling, coal-stained 19th century metropolis, and so on. No matter what button you pressed, the elevator will seem to go far past it, and the city will get more and more ancient, until finally you are standing in a modern elevator, gazing out over a city that looks like Rome, but isn't. Exit the elevator. The moment the doors close, a horrid crash will be heard, and those doors will not open again. Take in the spectacle around you. You stand on the topmost tier of an impossibly large Colosseum-style arena, seemingly falling into hellish disrepair. Unidentifiable materials will stain the walls. The pillars are cracked and crumbling, and the blackened roof is full of holes. The seats are filled with screaming, jeering creatures of horrid and unidentifiable origin, all watching an intense gladiatorial battle going on in the bottom row. Glance at your ticket and search out your seat among the creatures. It shouldn't be hard. The rows are well marked. Once you reach it, sit down and watch the match. After about 7 minutes, lean over to the thing next to you and ask conspiratorially, "What are the odds on survival?" He will glance about, lean towards you, and answer in a surprisingly human voice, "Not very good." A sudden roar will come from the crowd. One of the gladiators has gone down. The other will ram his sword through the fallen man's head, straighten, and call to the jeering crowd, "Who will face me next?" If you have no sword, remain silent. One shall be handed to you soon in one of two ways, either shoved roughly into your arms, hilt first, or shoved even more roughly into your ribs, blade first. If you have gained the sword of the White King, draw it discreetly. For the moment, you do not want to call attention to your armament, lest you be mobbed and torn asunder. After he calls twice more, stand on your seat, raise your sword in the air, and shout at the top of your lungs, "I accept your challenge, holder of victory." The stadium will fall completely, utterly silent. The creatures will glare at you, unspeaking, and slowly part like an ocean, clearing a path to the bottom. Take it speedily, but not too fast. You don't want to tire yourself out, and it's a long way down. When you reach the bottom, vault into the arena pit and face the gladiator. His face is masked by a demonic bronze helmet, and he wields a dark, jeweled sword and a tarnished buckler shield. Fight as hard as you can, and it still may not be enough, for this man has fought his whole life, and he sees you as just another pathetic challenger. If you fall, he will give you no mercy. You will suffer the same fate as his prior opponent. Summon all your skill, and, with a little luck, you will knock him down. The crowd jeers for blood, but do not indulge them just yet. Raise your sword high above the fallen champion's head and ask him, "Who is he, and why does he allow such things to pass?" The champion will answer your question somewhat slowly. He'll stutter a bit at first, but then he'll pick up speed and get into at the tail. It is a macabre story of how he came to be who he is, and a deep explanation of all things, those that have happened, are happening, and have yet to occur. He will cower a little and ask, "I have paid your price. May I be released from my burden?" Sigh, close your eyes, and respond, "No, you have not. You have merely added yours to mine. With all your strength, drive your sword through his head." The crowd will roar impossibly loud for a moment, then vanish. The head of the games will slowly walk out. Kneel. It is not wise to be disrespectful. Close your eyes and simply listen to him get closer. It is not wise to watch him, for his real form becomes more apparent as he nears you, and it will drive the strongest minds to snap. He will place something around your neck and clap once. Open your eyes. You are standing on the roof of a building 3 blocks from the stadium. If you hold the White King's sword, wipe it and sheath it. The White King's anger is settled for the moment. If the sword you hold is not yours, don't bother wiping it. Hurl it from the roof. Then check the object around your neck. The medallion you wear is object 112 of 538. Your victory is true, but now they seek to dethrone you. And to Catchy Malice and all the other narrators helping out in the Secrets of the Cure, I wish you good luck and victory. See you guys later.